several chemicals surrounding us every day are silently destroy your health. These invisible toxins lurk in our homes, food, and water, wreaking havoc on our bodies without us even knowing. Today, we uncover the shocking truth about forever chemicals and why you need to pay attention now. Welcome to Levitas. 1. How forever chemicals affect you. Forever chemicals, scientifically known as PFAS, or per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, are a large group of man-made compounds used since the 1940s. They are called forever chemicals because of their extremely stable chemical structure, which makes them highly resistant to breakdown in the environment and inside our bodies. Unlike most substances that degrade naturally, PFAS can persist for decades or even centuries, accumulating in soil, water, and living organisms. This durability means they never really leave us, creating a continuous toxic burden. Their persistence in nature and our tissues is why scientists and health experts call them forever. 2. Where are they found? Forever chemicals are practically everywhere in modern life. They're found in non-stick cookware, water-resistant fabrics, food packaging, stain repellents, and even firefighting foams used at airports and military bases. These chemicals leach into drinking water sources, soil, and air, contaminating ecosystems and communities. Everyday products like fast food wrappers, pizza boxes, and microwave popcorn bags often contain PFAS to resist grease and waters. Even cosmetics, dental floss, and carpets may hide these chemicals. Because they don't break down easily, forever chemicals accumulate in our homes and bodies, making exposure unavoidable without conscious effort. 3. How they increase cancer risk. Research links forever chemicals to a higher risk of several cancers, including kidney, testicular, and liver cancer. These substances can interfere with normal cellular processes, damaging DNA, and promoting uncontrolled cell growth, the hallmark of cancer. PFAS exposure disrupts the body's natural ability to repair DNA damage, allowing mutations to accumulate. Studies show people with high PFAS levels in their blood have a significantly increased incidence of kidney and testicular tumors compared to those with lower exposure. Moreover, PFAS chemicals act as endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with hormone signaling that regulates cell growth and immune function. This interference can create an environment where cancer cells thrive. Animal studies confirm that chronic PFAS exposure leads to tumor formation in multiple organs. Importantly, these chemicals don't just cause cancer, they also worsen the progression of existing tumors by supporting inflammation and oxidative stress. Given the widespread presence of PFAS, this hidden cancer risk affects millions globally, making awareness and prevention crucial for public health. And 4. Thyroid issues. The thyroid gland is critical for regulating metabolism, growth, and energy through hormone production. Unfortunately, forever chemicals are potent thyroid disruptors. PFAS compounds interfere with the production, transport, and metabolism of thyroid hormones, primarily by mimicking or blocking natural thyroid hormone pathways. This disruption causes imbalances in thyroxine and triiodothyronine, the two main thyroid hormones essential for cellular function. Research shows that higher PFAS exposure correlates with hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, and autoimmune thyroid diseases like Hashimoto's thyroiditis. These conditions lead to symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, mood swings, and cognitive decline. PFAS may alter the binding of thyroid hormones to their receptors, preventing cells from receiving accurate metabolic signals. Additionally, they can reduce iodine uptake by the thyroid, essential for hormone synthesis. The thyroid is especially vulnerable during pregnancy and childhood, meaning exposure can affect fetal development and growth. With millions exposed, PFAS-related thyroid dysfunction is a silent epidemic contributing to metabolic disorders and impaired quality of life. 5. Reproductive and pregnancy problems. Forever chemicals pose serious threats to reproductive health in both men and women, impacting fertility, pregnancy, and offspring development. PFAS exposure is linked to reduced sperm quality, lower testosterone levels, and impaired ovulation, leading to increased infertility rates. Pregnant women exposed to these chemicals face higher risks of miscarriage, preeclampsia, and gestational diabetes. PFAS easily cross the placental barrier, exposing the developing fetus to toxins that can impair brain development, immune function, and growth. Studies also show associations with low birth weight, premature birth, and developmental delays in children. The chemicals disrupt the delicate balance of reproductive hormones, including estrogen and progesterone, which regulate menstrual cycles and pregnancy maintenance. Animal models confirm PFAS cause abnormalities in the uterus, ovaries, and testes. Moreover, PFAS exposure during pregnancy may increase the child's risk of asthma, obesity, and immune disorders later in life. This means the impact of forever chemicals can span generations, making it essential to understand and minimize exposure for reproductive health preservation and healthy pregnancies. 6. Kidney damage. The kidneys are essential for filtering waste and toxins from the blood, but forever chemicals can severely impair kidney function. PFAS accumulate in kidney tissue, causing cellular damage and inflammation that impairs the organ's ability to filter blood effectively. This leads to a buildup of waste products and toxins in the body. Studies show that higher PFAS exposure correlates with reduced glomerular filtration rate, an important marker of kidney health indicating impaired filtration. Chronic exposure increases the risk of kidney disease and kidney cancer. PFAS interfere with oxidative stress pathways, damaging kidney cells and promoting fibrosis, the scarring that reduces kidney function permanently. Because kidneys are crucial for detoxification and fluid balance, damage can lead to high blood pressure, fluid retention, and increased toxin buildup, exacerbating overall health decline. Protecting your kidneys means reducing exposure to these persistent chemicals. 7. Liver damage. The liver is the body's detox powerhouse, but forever chemicals can disrupt liver function and cause damage. PFAS exposure is linked to elevated liver enzymes, a sign of liver stress and injury. These chemicals promote fat accumulation in liver cells, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can progress to inflammation, fibrosis, and cirrhosis. PFAS interfere with the liver's ability to metabolize fats and sugars properly by disrupting gene expression involved in lipid regulation. Additionally, they increase oxidative stress and inflammation in the liver, accelerating tissue damage. Studies find higher PFAS levels in people with liver dysfunction compared to healthy controls. Since the liver also helps regulate cholesterol and hormone metabolism, PFAS impact extends to metabolic syndrome and cardiovascular risk. The insidious buildup of PFAS in the liver highlights the need for awareness and protective strategies against these toxic chemicals. 8. Obesity. Forever chemicals are classified as obesogens, substances that promote fat accumulation and disrupt normal metabolism. PFAS exposure alters hormones controlling hunger, fat storage, and energy expenditure, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. They interfere with adipocyte function, causing fat cells to grow larger and multiply. Studies show people with higher PFAS levels often have increased body mass index and waist circumference. This disruption of metabolic balance contributes to the global obesity epidemic, especially when combined with poor diet and sedentary lifestyle. Forever chemicals quietly sabotage weight loss efforts by rewiring the body's fat regulation systems. 9. Reduced immune system. Forever chemicals weaken the immune system's ability to fight infections and respond to immunizations. PFAS exposure reduces the production and function of critical immune cells like B cells and T cells, lowering antibody responses. This makes it harder for the body to defend against viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens. Studies find that people with higher PFAS levels have poorer vaccine responses, including reduced immunity after flu and other vaccines. The chemicals also promote chronic inflammation, which exhausts immune defenses over time. A weakened immune system means increased illness, longer recovery times, and greater vulnerability to diseases, making PFAS a hidden enemy of our natural defenses. In conclusion, forever chemicals, or PFAS, pose a severe threat to our health by persisting in the environment and accumulating in our bodies. Their presence in everyday products leads to increased risks of cancer, thyroid disorders, reproductive issues, and organ damage to thyroid, kidneys, and liver. PFAS also contribute to obesity and weaken the immune system, silently undermining well-being worldwide. Understanding how these toxic forever chemicals impact multiple body systems is essential for protecting yourself and your family from their harmful effects. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated. It helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.